This whole tree is gonna have to get cut down eventually, but I'm just taking off most of what's starting to die. That starting to die. This is where I cut it. Starting to work its way down the tree. So I went ahead and decided took this whole log off, because this log was about that tall and it was like broken off at the very, very top. So I went ahead and severed it up. The customer wants to keep the wood. I got some more work for you guys. We say OCD with woodwork much? I don't know about you guys, but I cannot stand my work when I'm done working for the night. I'm not done with this job yet. It's continuing in tomorrow, but I cannot stand all my work when I'm about ready to do disposal. They want to keep half the wood for firewood. They want me to dispose of the rest. I'm going to take the hedge trimmers. I'm going to trim it all down like a bush with what I can get with that. Take the chainsaw. I'm going to kind of break it down. I'm going to start dividing it all up so I can start getting it in disposal bags. So far, I removed what was dead. I did my research, so I'm not a professional completely at it, but I'm learning as I go. I always do research before I touch anything. That's the same thing like back when I was in the car automotive industry, and I still do this stuff on the side. I always do research on a vehicle before I go getting into it, so that way I can see what other people have done that is the right way versus the wrong way. I'm not going to go getting into that right now because this is just an overview video for you guys. We got some more working out here in Pataskala. Gentleman wanted tree work done. I told him $250 a tree. This tree does not need what this tree got. This tree had some bad stuff going with it, so I removed it, all the bad stuff. This one right here, I'm just removing all the cross branches and the dead branches, so that way when the breeze goes through the tree, it's not going to catch the tree and, you know, flex it back and forth. Although this right here is definitely a good healthy tree. Stuff like the end there that's broken, I'm going to sever all that off, make it look nice. So that way when it blooms, the tree looks good. You don't have all these dead branches like sticking out of the tree all over the place. Like I said, $250 a tree. And I'm gonna walk up here. It's getting kind of dark, so bear with me. Good thing my camera's low light sensitive. Oh my. You'll see, I'll show you here in a second. Let me zoom in on it. That's beautiful. Anyways, speaking of building, I will be cutting, if I get the contract. My company will be taking care of something that is not as big as that. But, I mean, look how huge that facility is. Imagine cutting that. But mine's like to this tree, up to the front. And it's like from the front of the yard all the way to the back of the yard. Yeah, I understand, but you got to start somewhere in a company and in a business with what equipment you got. And if it's commercial equipment, take advantage of it. That's all I got to say. These two trees are $250 a piece. He's gonna talk to his neighbor about these trees, I think. These ones right here. And then these small ones back here need to be thinned out because they got a ton of cross branches. But no, I figured I'd give you guys an update. I'm gonna get the video together tonight. You can see where I drove my truck through the yard. I told the customer, you know, that's what I had to do so that way I can get my rope tied up to the tree to give it some tension on one part, you know, keep my truck distance away. Keep my truck distanced away from the tree, which really wasn't that tall. And maybe went up to about here. And what I did was I tied the rope midway up. I understand what I was doing because when I gave the rope some tug after I started notching the bottom out and I had it wedged cut, I did a wedge cut to direct the fall of this giant gaping tree that's a little bit yay bigger than my foot. you know, I notched the bottom out so it fell a certain way, and then I backed my truck up as I heard it cracking and falling. I wasn't nowhere near it because when the branch, or the log, the dead log that was dying on the tree, however you want to call it, you could see it came out to like right here from the tree, and that's about 10 feet, maybe 12 or 13 feet, maybe, because it was just about as long as my my pole saw over there. Been out here working, you know, I came out here around 1 o'clock, and it's now 7:38. I don't care because, oh, I don't know what that was. I don't care because I'm taking my time to take care of this customer, because these customers are definitely happy with the work. The guy, very busy man, doesn't have time to get to this, doesn't have the equipment to do what I'm doing, and can't afford a bigger company, so therefore he's gonna hire me. I had a contract agreement, I had a receipt statement, you know, when I came out here, and I took my notes on the whole property. From the very beginning of the month up until the 20th, I had 20 days to do a lot of studying and a lot of research, which paid off big time. Customer recently had to leave because he had to take his wife to the doctors because she wasn't feeling well. But I did most of the work for one tree today. This tree shouldn't even take me not even 2 hours to get all the small dead stuff out of it, you know, which does, so that way when it's, you know, the dead, I don't know how to explain it. You know what I'm saying. It shouldn't take me too long to get that one done. But I tell you what, it is beautiful out here in Ohio. Absolutely beautiful. I hate getting my license plate in a darn video. I can't complain. Ever since the day after I got my mower, I've been making a lot of money since then. I've been setting aside my taxes. I'm still a young business owner. I'm not perfect, but I'm not a professional. I'm in the middle. But I'm thankful to know what I know and learn from what I learned from my father-in-law, you know, my stepdad. I get those things confused. I hate that. I hate when I get it confused. My stepdad, correct me. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you guys. I love every viewer that watches my videos because you're taking your time to see what I go through on a daily basis. Hey, bad ADHD much? A treehouse. You have no idea how many tree houses I tried to build growing up, thinking I knew it all, and I managed something. I wonder what's going on here. I'm out here doing some work and I see a truck driving around his house. I wonder what's going on. Yeah, he's driving around back. I don't know what's on it. I hit the wrong button. I don't even know what's going on. I hate when I do that. I can't even see where the truck went. I don't know. I ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm out here working. But yeah, just about done with this. It's getting real dark, guys, so I gotta get off here. I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.